All right. So in this video, we're going to look at econ, profits, and the concept of entry and exit. Okay, so we're going to start with entry case. Okay, so let's start by drawing. We need to draw a market, and then we need to draw the firm. Okay, so this is our market. So the market is going to be a supply and demand. I'll put the curves in a second, and then over here is going to be our individual firm. And the information we need to know to do this problem is we need to know and this Q is a different Q. You can maybe even call it small q if you want to, just to let you know that the market quantity and the firm quantity are not the same, because the firm is only a tiny part of the total market. So we need to draw our average total cost, and then we need to draw our marginal cost into this graph so we know where to make our decision. So we got that in there. And then let's suppose our market looks like this. That's our demand, that's our supply. So then we can get our price. So this is our price, our quantity, okay? And so then our price bringing it over here, our market price. So this is our price to start with, okay? And we can call this maybe P1, and that's equal to the average revenue, and that's equal to marginal revenue. Okay, get this idea. So then at that price, our firm is going to produce this quantity. Okay, they're going to produce this quantity here. And so that's going to take us to here. So this is going to be our max quantity that we can get here. And we can make our profit. Our profit per unit is this height right here. And then our total profit is going to be, okay, because it's the profit per unit, remember, is P minus average cost. And then to get the total, we just times that by Q. Okay, so because how many units are there? So you're making like $3 a unit, and you do 1,000 units, well, that's $3,000. So that would be this area here. And so what happens? Well, what happens is we're making positive profit. So we get a high price, and we'll call this P, or 1 and 1. We had a high price, which is 1. It's different. And so therefore our profit is greater than 0, and this attracts entry. We're making a profit, attracts entry. So what's entry look like? So what entry looks like is entry is going to bring new companies into this thing. So for example, if we're talking farming, people are going to start growing this crop. If it's a certain type of restaurant, people are going to open this kind of restaurant. So we get new firms coming in. So this is our entry. The new firms enter into this market, and they're going to keep entering until they push the price down, and eventually they're going to push the price down. Let me see, what color do I want to make it? Something we haven't used. Let's make it yellow. They're going to push the price down such that the average firm is just breaking even. Okay, so we bring this over here, and we draw this new price line. And now the firm is just breaking even. So that P2, AR2, so this price goes down. So for us, the price change over here is caused by the shifting of supply, but in our firm, it's just vertical. I mean, it's just a horizontal. It's just shifting the whole thing down, right? The price is flat, so it just shifts it down, right? So they're gonna, just to summarize what we got going, they enter until the price equals to the min of average cost. And so now we're breaking even, so no reason to keep entering. So breaking even, and so we stop entering. And so we end up in our long run equilibrium. So that's now a long run, okay? So this here, Q star, is our long run, and we're here, right here. So when we're here, the average firm is just breaking even. There's no profit. We're just breaking even. We're not making a profit. We're not losing money. We're just right there. Okay, our price is exactly equal to our minimum average cost, and therefore we just stop at that point. So when we get to this point, then the market will be stable in a long-run equilibrium, and it can stay there for a while until something else changes. Okay, so in the next video, we'll come back and look at the situation that will cause firms to exit.